people all make mistakes. Gotta cut right through it.
A big, like, $3,000 mistake. Alright guys, so bummer this morning. I thought it was maybe Papo coming over to ask me for the morning rent, but I figured that'd be kind of early today since it's the ass crack of dawn. And it wasn't Papo, it was a neighbor telling me that my dinghy was sinking. So I don't know what happened. Somewhere in the night I lost all pressure in one of the tubes. It sank. My whole motor was underwater. So now I have to go through the process of mucking it out, which really sucks because it's a pain in the ass. You have to get a bunch of oil, swamp the motor out. So that's, I'm guessing, what I'll be doing today. I don't even know what today is. What's today, babe? Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday, so I'll be getting on the horn here right now and I'll be trying to get this knocked out.
And our dinghy bag must have floated away, so now we gotta go look for that.
Yeah, my dinghy bag is somewhere with 2 life jackets in it, countless tools. Really kind of a bummer, but you know, we're not gonna let it get us down. We're just not gonna let it get us down. We're gonna go positivity here, and we're gonna say, hey, no bigs, right? We can get this fixed.
You've done it before, you can do it again.
We've done it before, we can do it again. The main thing is, I'm gonna have I guess I have a hole in my dinghy or something. I couldn't imagine what happened with that. Maybe I just left the little plug was a little bit leaking or something to that effect. So, oh well. It's been a long time since I had a major problem like that, so we'll get it done. You guys will learn how to swamp out a 15 horse Mercury.
Alright, so as Matt already told you, our motor obviously went down, so now we have some issues to deal with. We don't know where the bag is. We're gonna have to paddle to land, and we tried to set up a meeting with some guy that lives here who knows how to fix motors. So we're in good hands, hopefully. Let this adventure begin. It's not ideal. You know, you go one day making a hot pink bikini on your little sewing machine from Kmart to your whole motor being underwater. So this is boat life, and we're gonna get into it. If I didn't already say, what's up guys? Welcome back to Sailing GBU. Let's live another boat life adventure.
Out of shape, boys. Don't ever get out of shape, because I used to be in really good shape, and if you don't use it, you lose it. Voila. Okay guys, so we're going to fix the motor. We got our friend Junior here. Junior, yeah. Say hello. Hello. He's the man, and Lupron, he came highly recommended. So we're gonna see what's up. He's gonna teach me today. Hoy, usted es mi maestro para una máquina.
Reparar el motor.
El Lupron es mi escuela. Alright, so we're here. We're at the garage. It looks good. There's a lot of motor parts around here. There's a diesel engine, there's some motorcycles, so These boys out here in the DR, they know what they're doing when it comes to small motors. I think we're gonna get this thing flushed out, no problem. All right, when you're flushing your motor out, when it sinks, first things first, step one, gotta get the old oil out. Gotta get the old oil out. I believe step two is going to be getting the spark plugs out. Step three, squirt like WD-40 in there, put some oil in, put some maybe like diesel in, I don't know. You put all sort of stuff in there to get the salt deposits and all the water out, to get it all evaporated. Some of those chemicals really grab the water all in through the engine and they pull it all out. Step 4, do the oil change. Step 5, crank it up. Step 6, oil change again. You have to do like 2 or 3 oil changes to get it clean. So I think that's all the steps. I remember from last time. Step 2, now we gotta take out the spark plugs.
I don't think this is helping, Matt.
I was trying to do like a Darth Mercury sort of deal. It's not working?
No.
You know I like my characters. Alright, so we got the music going on in here now. It's popping. We're got it moving. One key note to remember when you're doing this, if you ever sink your motor, which you probably will, is take all the plastic coverings off so you can lubricate everything inside. That salt water got in there. Even if you spray WD-40 in, it's not going to cover everything. You want to get all that salt, all the water off of the motor.
Working on it, he has to take everything apart and it's going to take a lot of time.
Alright, so we got the spark plugs back in. It's going good. So far, so good. Alright, so we got a little water in the gas tank as well. It's just a little bit, like maybe a tablespoonful. I can see it at the bottom because, as we all know, water is heavier than gasoline, so it always sinks to the bottom. We're trying to get a little pump so we can just pump the water out because I think this gasoline is still good. I just filled the tank. I'd really hate to waste it, but I think we can get the gas out of here, or at least we can filter it and save the good gas. Alright, so there's my culprit. There's all the bad water and dirt and all that stuff that we got out of there. All this from here up is good. So we got it all out. Looks pretty good to me. All those carb cloggers are as good as gone. Well, it's running. He did some greasing. He had some know-how. It made a weird sound, but he got it to stop making that sound pretty easily. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm always nervous, always going to be a little apprehensive. We're really trying to knock the projects out these days because we're trying to get out of here. We may have a window. So the last thing I wanted to do was wake up this morning and see my dinghy motor underwater. I'll be better from now on though. I think I'll tie it up to the side of the boat so that the dinghy can't go underwater. I'll make like a short line or something. But it was pretty good. What do you think about it, Kristen?
I say people all make mistakes, but it's not holding us back. And our main boat doesn't have any holes and didn't sink, so knock on some wood.
No, I still see it. It's still there.
So I'm staying positive. Everything's fine. We just had to spend a little money, but that's fine.
Hey, somebody told me that when you get a sailboat, you might spend a little money here and there.
Not me. Those pennies are stuck pinched.
Stuck pinched. All right, so today started off pretty bad. Not the worst way, but a rough wake up. My day started with my homeboy going, "Hey man, hey man." I was like, oh man, this sucks. Dinghy's half sunk over. It was a bummer. But here in the afternoon, it picked up. I'm in pretty high spirits. I'm super hyped because, Kristen, what did we find in the bushes over here?
We were ripping the engine wide open to test it out, and we spotted what looks like our bag with our stuff. Let's see. Could that be our bag?
All right, guys, so we found our bag. This is our big baggy boy. It's waterproof, so it's gonna have a bunch of water inside of it. Ugh. Now I know all my tools that were in here probably went to Davy Jones' locker. I still got my anchor light. I got some tools left in here. It's probably more or less worthless, but I got my life jackies. What else made it in here? Cool ass cup. I need to clean this thing, Jesus. But yeah. Does bug spray still work? No mas. But it's cool. Got these old flip-flops.
Life's back in action.
Yeah, I probably just need to throw all of this away. But at least we got our life jacket, so that's good. And we got our bag. Because this is a nice waterproof bag. My dad gave this to me. It's the only thing he ever did give me besides this hairline. So thanks, Dad. I'm holding it down. I didn't lose your bag. Just kidding. I'm balder than my dad. He'll get really upset if I say he doesn't have beautiful hair. My dad has what he calls rock star hair. There's plenty of water all around here, so deep down this whole line, but right there it's real shallow.
Okay. Appreciate that.
It's on the chart, but it's like 4 feet.
I haven't even looked this morning.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to the marina.
You can stand up right there. So boats run aground all the time here. It's really crazy. This boat just ran aground a little bit.
You can see the dirt in the water there, but he even admitted, he said he didn't even look at the charts this morning. I don't know who these people are.
Bro,
when I start up the boat, I'm looking at the charts all around me. What are the depths?
That's easily a $500,000 boat. This other catamaran was probably a $250,000 catamaran just ripping on the ground, bro. People don't pamper their sweet baby like me. Who doesn't look at charts before they start their motor? Cray cray. Sorry guys, we keep getting interrupted on our boat lives. People running aground right behind us. It's amazing. We've been here for 5 months and fortunately we've never hit it. But people always want to hit it. So, anyway, back to our own disasters that we have. I sank my dinghy the other day since I think I'm that cool. Sank the dinghy, but fortunately we got it fixed. We found our bag. Even my wrench was in there, so that was cool. Nothing got lost, and that was pretty cool. I'm glad all that worked out because that could have been like a big $3,000 mistake. 4 strokes are a little finicky, and that could have been a lot of money. That could have been a big money disaster. So
thank God.
Yeah, thank God we did a good work. And also too, in the Dominican, they're really good at working on outboard motors. In the US, it's almost a hassle to get somebody to try to fix your 15 horse or 20 horse or lower. But here they did a really, really good job. I was outrageously impressed. So if you got to get small motor work done, they'll be able to iron you out in the DR for sure.
All right, so we also wanted to clear things up that we meant to clear up in the last video with our life raft. A lot of people were worried we wouldn't be able to get to it. We always have a knife that's either set over on the helm or in this side pit where we keep our winch handles. So we can always pull it out and we can easily chop. Oh, I almost chopped right through our enclosure. Anyways.
Hold on, that could have been a fluke. Give him one more.
Okay. You can cut, we can just cut. I don't want to do it because bad things will happen or it'll come off, but we're just going to cut right through it if we needed it. And I'm also going to make a sewing thing that just goes over the top side to keep it from the sun, but the bottom will be open so it can just drop down. Once you put the little clip on the boat and you cut the lashes of the life raft, it'll go down and it'll explode on its own, hopefully.
Okay, so a little bit of theory about that is that I'd rather be in the cockpit close to my life raft where I'm safe rather than being out on deck trying to get it off. Most life rafts are strapped no matter where they are, so you'd have to cut loose straps or deal with old straps anyway. So this isn't really any more unsafe than pretty much any other way to do it. This is not a clapback. I just know you guys were like concerned about it. I'm not saying I know everything, but this definitely won't fall off with these two straps, and it'll definitely be able to be cut off relatively easily. So it's I'd rather be here than on deck in really, really bad seas. So another thing you guys were talking about too, which this is where I need most of my help. You guys came through with a lot of really good information about my motor, about my belt. What happened when I did some work on my motor about 2 years ago, I had the belt tensioned all perfectly, and what it would do is it would push so much water, it would push my impeller so fast that it would push so much water through my raw water coolant. So what would happen was it would just run too cold. It was running too efficiently, it was pushing too much water through, everything was crushing it. So what I did was I loosened up the belt a little bit, and it slowed down that impeller, and it actually brought the temperature of my motor up. It still doesn't run very, very hot. I know diesels usually run at like 170. It runs at about 140 now, but if I tension the belt all the way, it'll only run at like 110. So I don't really want to run it that cool. We don't run it much anyway, but if you guys know a way that maybe I could fix that or do that, I think if I put a seacock on the backside that I could, you know, tighten and loosen to get more water in and out, I could probably heat it up that way. That's one thing I've been kind of flirting with, but I don't really know. But that would be why my belt is loose. I'm not an ignoramus that just says, oh yeah, loose belts are great. But that was the only way I could get that impeller to slow down and get my motor to run a little bit hotter. So if you know what to do, let me know, because I'm a bit of an amateur diesel mechanic.
Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. We have a lot of boat lives coming for you because we're getting to business and we're getting the hell out of here. So make sure you guys like and comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye!